Beautiful evening, beautiful being. Today I have a special journey for you, so thank you so much for being here. And I am going to be using this frame drum, Shamanic drum. I actually pre-recorded these sounds for you because it can interfere a little bit with my mic. So I will be playing this frame drum on your shamanic journey, where I will just guide you and relax you deeply and take you to a very special place deep inside of this most amazing magical jungle, where I will let you float on a leaf into unexpected places. And at the same time, before we begin, I also wanted to share with you that I have recently started this new channel with my soft singing. And so if you haven't seen it yet, I would like to invite you to check it out to see if you like this etheric singing, really deep meditation music for sleep, special rituals, or just relaxation. And one of the ideas I had was to use the drum to perhaps do some drumming and soft singing. So if there's something that you would like, then just let me know in the comments below, or just go to that channel. I will leave you a link over here, or in the description of this video. And this drumming that you will be hearing today during this soft meditation is going to be a little fast at first, just so you can really feel all the sensations in your body and really relax into them. But the drumming will be gradually become slower and slower, so you can also become a little bit slower and slower and just completely unwind and relax and really see the unexpected place where this drumming will take you. And if you do have some strength, leave me a comment below if you like the sounds, and let's begin. All right, so I hope that you are arrived, and I want you to find a super comfortable place and really first congratulate yourself for being here, for really taking this time just for yourself, completely undisturbed, just you time. And we are going to start by relaxing your body. And as always, you can close your eyes or leave them open until they simply close naturally by themselves. And as you start hearing this distant, soft drumming, simply listen to the sounds and also notice that there is nothing that you need to do, and there is no effort in trying to hear it. It simply happens. And it is the same with my voice. So simply focus on my voice and notice that there is nothing else that you need to do, nowhere else that you need to be, and how nice it actually feels to simply be for a few moments without nothing in particular to do. And as you are relaxing, I want you to visualize that you are walking in a magical forest. It is an enchanted forest full of very exotic night birds chirping, and you can also smell the fern in the air and perhaps hear the rustling of the leaves and maybe crunchings of the leaves underneath your feet. And it is sunset time, and you see the rays of the sun penetrating through the leaves of the big giant trees. And perhaps see these beautiful flies dancing in those lights, and it's purely magical. And as you are walking, you see this giant, enormous tree right in front of you. And this tree is not an ordinary tree. It is a tree that emanates lights from its trunk, from its bark. It's almost, there is an opening, and the light is almost blinding, so you can't really see it. And so you're walking closer and closer, and somehow this light is very inviting. It's almost like it's pulling you closer and closer with each step. And also with each step, you feel a little more relaxed and a little more trusting. And your body is simply releasing all the tension. Your belly is becoming soft, and your shoulders are becoming relaxed and soft. And so with this softness and relaxing trust, you are slowly approaching this enormous magical tree. And you smell this tree. It smells like jasmine combined with pines and perhaps some other exotic flowers smells that you can't even find names for. And as you're coming closer, you see that indeed this is a doorway, like a portal into somewhere, and you have no idea where to. But the light keeps on pulling you through. It keeps on pulling you in, and in this trust, you just let it until you're so close that you are right in front of this portal. You find yourself right in front of this doorway. And as you are right in front of this doorway, you notice that there is a word written on the trunk above the doorway. It's just one word. And in your imagination, I want you to simply look at it and just notice, what is that word? And when you have noticed, you take a step in very effortlessly, just like your listening is very effortless. So is your step, because you're being pulled by this light. And as you step through this tree, suddenly you are so immersed in this light that for a moment you can't even see anything. You don't even know if it's light or it's dark. It's confusing, it's blinding. But you're softening even deeper and trusting, feeling the warm nature of this light, and still smelling the pines combined with jasmine in the air. And suddenly you can start seeing an opening in the distance. It's like a fog is receding in the distance. So you can just make out that you are in a very special place. And at the same time, you start hearing bubbling of a gentle creek water sounds, really comforting water sounds. And as this light is pulling you through even more, suddenly you'll hear even this cinematographic music opening as you are being revealed that you are in this special place. And this special place looks like a beautiful river surrounded by jungle trees that are all welcoming you there. And in the middle of this scenery, right on the river, there is a giant tree. Sorry, there is a giant tree as well, but a giant leaf that came down from this tree. And this giant leaf has landed on the surface of this river and is waiting just for you. It is green and purple in color, and it's got sparkles on the side. And when you come a little bit closer, you see these beautiful patterns on this leaf. And you recognize that it has been made just for you. All the patterns just how you like them, your favorite ones. And so gently you step on the leaf and you leave your shoes behind. And just, leave your socks behind as well. Very good. And just how you're leaving your socks and your shoes behind, you're leaving all the worries behind. All the worries behind. And all the concerns behind. All of them. None of the concerns, none of the frustrations or fears is left. Just like you removed these socks, they are staying behind. And you feel this gentle pull as the leaf starts floating on this beautiful river. And it keeps on floating very gently. And you feel so held. And you feel so supported. And you really recognize this support. You really notice how held you are. And as you are being floated very gently down the stream, you witness all these giant jungle trees, palm trees. It's almost the rustling of their leaves sounds like music, like a soundtrack to your life right now, which is gentle, comforting, and loving. And you just being taken on this little adventure, even though you have no idea where you're going, and you don't need to know. You're in such trust that you simply let the leaf take you anywhere it wants. And so you're being taken, and the leaf is very trustworthy. And it goes around the big rocks perfectly. It doesn't get stuck. It just floats so effortlessly. And it doesn't have any steering wheel. Doesn't have any pedals, clutch, brake. None of that. and yet you're in full trust, being taken and releasing all the control and relaxing into that, and simply noticing what it feels like. Noticing what it feels like when you don't need to know. Noticing what it feels like to be held and supported, and at the same time having no idea where you're going, and having no idea where you will end up. It's like there is nothing else but just what is right now, which is the leaf situation, the river situation, and the relaxation situation, and the gentle music created by these magical trees as you keep on floating and floating and floating, and you lie down on this leaf, and now you don't even need to look ahead. You simply lie on your back and you look at the sky, which has just turned black as the night is approaching, or very dark blue. And you also see all these palm trees above you, and you don't even know if they're moving or if it's you moving, and you don't need to know. And perhaps your eyes gently close, and all there is now is just gentle sensations on your back, like being on a waterbed, but with this cooling leaf, with those cool patterns that you really like, with some sparkles on the sides. And just keep on floating and relaxing deeper, knowing that no matter what, you will be taken care of. Maybe not exactly as you imagine, maybe not exactly according to your expectations, but you always, in the long term, will be taken care of. And as the trees are serenading you, and you start feeling breeze on your cheek, you feel connected to everything and everybody, recognizing that all the animals and people have feelings just like you do, and everybody is doing their best just like you do, even though right now it's nothing at all. just some floating situation. Notice that it's not any different from your life. It's just some floating situation. Just some floating situation where things appear to come and go and change, and stories appear in your mind and come and go and change. Just as the gecko confirms, just some floating situation. Gently down the stream, just some floating situation.